People said he was a dangerous killer. They talked about him being a monster, that he would never be cured. But when I looked into Scooby's eyes, I didn't see a killer. That day, I saw pure death in a dog's eyes. Scooby had been rescued from the hell of dogfighters, but his soul was still trapped in that dark, cold room. They had freed his body from the chains, but the chains in his mind were much heavier. He had never seen the sun. He was fought against other dogs in the dark. He had never known love. He had only ever known violence. When I heard his story, I was scared. I couldn't sleep most nights. A voice inside me said, "What if he really is a monster?" Everyone around me said he could be a dangerous killer, but my heart whispered that he was just a lost soul who deserved a second chance. The first moment we brought him home, I encountered the most heartbreaking scene of my life. Scooby wasn't acting like a dog. He was quietly waiting in the corner of the room. He wasn't looking at me. It was as if he wanted to be invisible. Every time I approached him, his huge body would start shaking uncontrollably. For 2 whole years, I fought to socialize him. I just wanted him to feel safe. I remember sitting on the kitchen floor crying in despair some nights. I offered him his favorite foods, even meat I cooked with my own hands, but he couldn't even approach the bowl in front of him. Despite his emaciated body from hunger, his fear was greater than his hunger. One day, when I reached out just to adjust his collar, he threw himself to the ground and let out a painful scream. Even though I hadn't touched him at that moment, the ghosts of those who had raised a hand against him in the past were still beating him. There were moments when I thought, maybe I can't do it. Maybe I don't have the power to heal his spirit. But do you know what the worst part was? Scooby didn't bark. He didn't growl. He didn't cry. It was as if his voice had been ripped out along with his soul. Every time he made a sound in the past, it hurt him so much that he thought keeping quiet was staying alive. This silence tore a piece out of my heart every day. He was completely cut off from the world, hiding inside a thick, invisible shell. I didn't expect great miracles during this process. I learned to celebrate small victories. Our first victory wasn't him barking or running. Our first victory was him coming and curling up at my feet while I was reading a book on the couch. He wasn't touching me, he was just close to me. But in his language, that meant, "I trust you." I tried not to move, holding my breath, afraid of breaking that magical moment. I sat there motionless until morning, and then that miraculous moment came. After years of patience, a sound echoed through our home for the first time. Scooby barked. It wasn't just a sound, it was his cry of, "I am alive, I am here." That day, the trembling, timid dog was gone, replaced by a happy child with shining eyes. He became like my shadow. The dog who used to hide in corners now races with the wind in the garden, swims and embraces life. 9 years have passed. Scooby taught me that love can heal even the deepest wounds. That dog others called a monster is now my most loyal friend, my hero. There is no death in his eyes anymore, only love. So what do you think? Can a dog labeled dangerous be healed by love, or are some wounds permanent? If Scooby's transformation touched your heart, share our story and write your thoughts in the comments. Maybe we'll help save another lost soul.